Match against Mozambique yesterday was very fantastic match. We're not going to take out the 4-0 win. It was exceptional from Nigeria. At least the one of the first teams scoring 4 goal plus in Afcon so far. They have been scoring goals from the other one, 3-1, 3-2. Goals are becoming but considered as well. But yesterday was a clean sheet for Wambale as well. But we are not going to take the performance from Iwobi yesterday. Iwobi was just, to me, was a magician in the midfield yesterday. Was just displaying, connecting passes and on. Then Lookman was cutting in from the wings. Good play from him, 2 assists and a goal. Then the other man you cannot just push out of the team right now is Afcon. That's Adams. Adams was the goals. The 4th goal yesterday from Adam was just superb, just similar to the goal Tijani scored against Chelsea. So just even me, I was even thinking it was at the back of the side of the net. The ball was just inside. The bullet from him and from that tight angle, it was a very good goal. And Osimhen as well, scoring 2 goals, and everything was just fine from these players I mentioned. Other players, they did very well. I'm not going to say it was just these 4 guys or the 5 guys I mentioned that did exceptional. Every other players that contributed to their own quotas yesterday, they did very well. But there's something that later happened between 60 minutes to, let me say 60 to 70, 67 or 70 minutes thereabout, that just overshadowed the game yesterday. I think the rancor between Osimhen and Lookman yesterday. For me, I've been seeing a lot of views online. I've been seeing things online. You understand? After watching that video clip when Osimhen ran to Lookman saying, "This is a teamwork. This is a teamwork. This is a teamwork." I think that was the only thing I could hear from the audio, the teamwork, the video. Sorry to say. But other noise, I didn't. Lookman's reply, I was trying to just listen. Let me hear his own reply. I didn't hear anything. Other noise from the background and the rest. But I was going through something this morning and I saw something from Combo's tweet on X, something like what Lookman said in return. I don't know if actually he said that, but from his own write-up, I saw something like he told Osimhen, "You already had 2 goals." But if I want to dwell on that, and because definitely I want to balance everything. If you are saying a striker already had to go, that's the main reason you are not going to make pass or a clear-cut pass to him for him to score. Outright is wrong. It's outrightly what? Wrong. I'm not going to say the normal thing indoors coming in scoring, it's wrong. But Osimhen's reaction yesterday was not good as well. It was uncalled for. It was not good as well. Because if you observe after that rancor, the guy was no longer moving, was no longer going for duels, always was just walking, just strolling. And there was something he did that I was even watching at it and like, Osimhen, calm down. You don't already talk to him, calm down. I was just saying on my own. Other guys watching around like, Osimhen, don't do that football. You understand? But the moment he was trying to rolling this sound like substitute. Even when Erichel, the coach, was shouting, Victor. You understand? So yesterday, it was a good performance, but that little scene overshadowed everything later. And after the substitution, you went to the bench, you sat down, and immediately after the final whistle, you walked down straight to the tunnel. No. You're a professional. You already have a name in Europe. Forget about European stuff and other stuff. But the thing is, you are at your prime. There are certain things you are not. It's not expected from you. It's not expected in any way from you at this point. Because last season I was scrolling through something. I saw top 10 strikers, 2005 top 10 striker goals and everything. I think I saw Osimhen number 5, 45, that goal and assist there. But that shows you have that quality. That shows you can play for any top team in Europe. Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Man City, make them, even Arsenal. You can play for, even Bayern Munich. You can play for anything. So I don't know if these are the reasons why they are trying to slide away from saying, okay, come play for us. You understand? But if these are the reasons, it's something you can still work on. Because yesterday, for me, you won African Footballer of the Year. The other guy you were talking to yesterday, he was a former African Footballer of the Year. So if you want to talk to him, you give him that respect. Then if he's returning that thing back to you, you reciprocate in a way that is going to give you what? That respect. Because respect, they say, is what? Reciprocal. So at the end of the day, I feel it's something that the team should work hard together, resolve it amicably, so that it will not affect other games as well. Now, let me add something before I end this. There's something I feel I was trying to check on. Similar thing is happening in Arsenal. When Saka is having that chance, Saka will, if he's playing Gyökeres, there's something Saka normally do. He definitely, if he's running down the flank, he will never pass. He's just trying to cut in next thing shot. Whether the shot is going in, whether the shot is on attempt to awful, you just take the shot several times. But I never saw, there was never a time Gyökeres will just start yelling or start shouting. You understand? There was a match I was watching. The moment they substituted Gyökeres, Martinelli came in. The first assist, the first goal he scored was from Saka. So I'm just trying to, like, if Osimhen was in that position, is he going to pass Saka? Is he going to yell at Saka that way? No, please, let's make these teams as a team work together. And I feel both of them should just hug themselves and resolve these things and make. If not, because I don't know who's going to win. I cannot predict between DR Congo and Algeria. But from those two teams, if Algeria is going through, for me, if I want to stick out my neck a bit, I will say Algeria. But you cannot predict Afcon because it's something else entirely. You can only predict Nigeria match to win. But other teams is like they are waving. I was even expecting South Africa to skate through against Cameroon. By the end of the day, Cameroon ups them out. But the thing is, if Algeria is going to skate through and we are not having this unity and we are trying to play similar team like this, 67 minutes we are already quarreling and we are leading 2-0, I bet you they'll come back and equalize. I bet you. It's not a team you just have this unity against. If you have that mentality of this unity and you want to play Algeria, or let me use Algeria, let me put Algeria in the line now, we are not going to come out successful. So they'll just put everything, all the rancors aside and skate through to the next round. That's my view.